Hi, welcome back. In today's video, we are going to talk about stacked bar chart. What is a stacked bar chart? We are having two datasets, dataset 1 and dataset 2. Dataset 1 is shown in blue and dataset 2 is shown in, let's say, reddish orange, something like this. So we see that the dataset 1, for example, for category A, we are having here, the value is 10. For dataset 2, the value is 5. So for the dataset 1, the value of category A is 10. For the dataset 2, the value of category A is 5. So let's go back there. So in a stacked bar chart, we are going to have the category A. So for the first dataset, the value was 10. So the starting point is here and the ending point is at 10 because the value for category A in dataset 1 is 10. However, in the second dataset, the value was 5. But here we are going to start from here. So the starting point of the second dataset is the ending point of the first dataset. Okay? So we are going to start here and we are going to finish at 15 because the value is 5. So 10 plus 5, it will be 15 here. Okay? So this is what we call stacked bar chart. When one dataset starts at the end of the first dataset, the previous dataset, let's say. The same goes with the other categories as well. So D, for example, the starting point is 0 and the value is 30 because it finishes at 30. However, we see that for the second dataset, it starts at 30 and finishes, I think, at 55, yes? So the second data set, we are having D. So D here is 25. Yes, exactly. So it starts at 30, it finishes at 55. So 55 minus 30, it will be 25, which is the value of the category D in the second data set. This is how a stack bar chart would work. So how we can illustrate that? We import the necessary libraries first of all. Then we are having the categories, we are having the first data set, and we are having the second data set. For example, for the category C, in the first data set, we are having the value of 15, but in the second data set, we are having the value of 10. Then we are having the figure size to be 6 inches by 4 inches. So this is the size. I think it's a good size for showing it in my, for example, monitor. Then we are going to have our bar function to plot the bar charts. First, we are having the categories and value 1 and categories and value 2 for the first bar chart and the second bar chart for the, let's say, the bars for the first data set, let's say, and the bars for the second data set. So here is category and values 1 for the first dataset, and then categories and values 2 for the second dataset. Here we label dataset 1, we consider the color and then the edge color because they're black, so we consider it to be black. Here we are also labeling it, we are having the color and we are having the edge color as well. However, we are having this as well. So this part of the code is mentioning that the bottom part, the bottom point of the second data set should be equal to value 1. It means that it should start at the end of value 1. Okay. So instead of starting from here, from the x-axis, it is going to start from where we are having the value 1. And what is the value 1? Here is it. It is. So for example, for category A, the value 1 starts from 0 and it goes up to 10 because the value is 10. And now this 10, which is the value 1, is the starting point for the second dataset. So this 10 is the starting point for the second dataset, as you see here. Okay. So we are having the bottom to be value 1. And value 1, these are the values 1 for each category. For example, for the B, when we want to plot the second dataset, the value for the dataset 2 for category B is 15. Okay, but we are saying the bottom line, the starting point should be equal to value 1. which is 20. Its corresponding value is 1, which is 20. So for category B, we have the value 15 and its starting point is 20. So B, the starting point for the data set 2 is 20, and from there we are going to have 15 units. So 20 is here, and we are going up 15 units, which will be 35. So this is how we can have the stacked bar chart. Then we are having the title, we are having the font size, and we are going to make it bold. So we are having the title and the font size is 14 and we are having it bold, and here we are labeling the X and Y axis. We are having the legend being displayed, this part, because we labeled our plots, our data sets, let's say. And finally, to display the figure, we are having the show function. It was how to draw a stacked bar chart in Python using Matplotlib library. Thank you for watching.